Hey everybody, welcome to the Video Game Show. I'm Sean. Alright guys, so there's been a lot of apologies being handed around this week. First off, let's start with Warner Brothers' apology. Batman Arkham Knight has not been going so well on PC. It's been having a bit of problems with frame rates, with the game being glitchy, buggy, and so on. So they've been apologizing about this. They're extremely sorry. They have put out some tweets that kind of make it seem as if they weren't the actual developer of this game. The way it was worded, it seemed like we will contact our PC developing company. Like it was somebody else that developed this game for PC. I don't know if they meant that and that was an accidental, like, misworded tweet, or they just left the cat out of the bag on that one. But anyway, they are apologizing and they are sorry about this, and it's working for some people, I'm sure it does, but for a lot of people it's also not working. And they're complaining, it's hitting the fan forums, and so what they've also decided to do to stop this, to not make sure that they get this, corralled, they've suspended PC sales for Batman Arkham Knight as of today. I think it was today or yesterday. So, I mean, I appreciate what they're doing. They're going to, take up responsibility for this situation and try to fix it, and they aren't going to try to keep on taking your money until they do. So I appreciate that. I like that they're doing this. It's a good way to combat the situation. Secondly, you have Bungie apologizing for what was the error, I guess you could say, of the Taken King DLC for Destiny. Now, this one was being advertised as two prices, I think it was. It was like a $40 price and a $80 price for a collector's edition, but it never did say anywhere that if you already had the game and already had the two DLCs, what this DLC is going to cost, because the other ones were coming with the game and everything, so I'm assuming they had the DLC mixed in those as well. I mean, the price, I'll point on it, we talked about it, my friend Bennett and I we voiced very big reluctance to even want to buy this game, even though I probably will buy this expansion because of that price, that $40 price tag. To me, if it was a $40 price tag, it better be as big as the game Destiny as a whole. So the thing is, they're apologizing for that. They now have announced a lower price for those of us who own the game and own the previous two expansion packs. We're going to be able to get this as the downloadable option for $20. So that's probably what I'm going to be doing. I'm pretty happy that they changed their mind. I'm glad I don't have to spend $40 or more on this. I hope that they don't have this type of situation again. Bungie, come on, get your ducks in a row. We don't want to deal with this anymore, alright? Today marks the launch date for Drive Club PlayStation Plus Edition. Now that's pretty good news. This game has been waiting forever to come out for PlayStation Plus users, and it is finally here. I'm happy about that. I played it before. I guess you could say I rented it, and I enjoyed it. It was a little too fast for me, but that's what happens when you jump into a supercar on your first race. The game is a beautiful game. I really hope that they've fixed it, tightened it up, and given us a complete game that's going to run without any hiccups. That's some of the stuff they said what made it take so long to get to this point. So I'm happy that it is at this point, and I hope their words ring true and it is ready. So Nintendo had some announcements this week as well. We are hot off of E3. Nintendo's, they put up their little video direct to us. We have a game coming out called Super Mario Maker. That one looks pretty enticing. I'm pretty excited for that one. That one's going to come preloaded with 100 maps, 100 levels, courses, whatever you want to call it, on it already. So you can actually play this game offline. You won't have to download people's maps to play, but you can still create your own as well. That's really good news for this game. I'm happy that they announced that. Secondly, they have a game coming out for 3DS called Fire Emblem Fates. And with this one, I'm happy to say that they are going to allow same-sex marriages. It's really cool that they are finally going to allow this. This is the first time ever. It seems like they're behind the curve a little bit with this decision, but they have decided that they've seen that their customers, their audience has changed. They're different, and they want to be able to accommodate them. They want to be able to put something out there that they can relate to. So I'm happy that Nintendo's decided this. Some good news coming out of Nintendo this week. And the last bit of news this week for the video game show is that Bethesda has announced the voice actors for Fallout 4. You have Courtney Taylor and Brian Delaney as the male and female protagonists. Courtney Taylor is from Mass Effect, she plays Jack, and Brian Delaney has a role in Halo 5 Guardians. So I was really surprised. I thought it was going to be Troy Baker, but I guess I was way off. He sounds surprisingly like Troy Baker in the trailer, but I'm happy they announced the people. This is good news for us. I really now want to go look at some stuff that Brian T. Delaney's done and maybe check it out. Maybe he's done some stuff that I've seen before. I'm just pretty happy. I've been looking at Fallout 4 news since E3, since the Bethesda conference, so any more news like this I love. I also read a article headline. I didn't want to jump too far into it because I didn't recognize the website, but they said that it was like some random video game website. And they said that Fallout 4, Pete Hines, I think it was, or Todd Howard was saying that Fallout 4 is essentially done, and that explains why the close release date. That's cool. If that's true, that's cool. I mean, I would hope it's almost done because the game's coming out in November. Just 5 months away, give or take. 5 months in a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe. So I'm really happy with this Fallout 4 news. I couldn't be happier unless it was actually Troy Baker voicing the male protagonist. So great news. Now on to the trailer segment of this week's episode. There was one trailer or teaser trailer that really caught my attention this week, and it's because I love the franchise. It's Gears of War Ultimate Edition teaser. Now this one doesn't obviously give you anything interesting about story because we all know the story. We've all played the game. If you haven't, you need to go back and play Gears of War. But it does show you the updated graphics. It shows you some cinematics, what they look like, and it just gets me ready for Gears of War Ultimate Edition. I did play in the, what did we call it? Was it an alpha or was it a beta? I think it was an alpha. I did get to play in it. I played a good, I don't know, dozen, give or take, rounds of, team deathmatch and stuff like that. And it was real fun. It was just like I remember. It seemed a little buggy when it came to the shotgun. It seemed like it wasn't getting the hitboxes. There were so many times where I was just dancing with the dude and we were both missing each other, but we were both like aimed right at each other. So I think there was some hitbox issues right there. Maybe it was the shotgun, maybe it's the shotgun issues, I don't know. But there were some issues. Hopefully they get that, tightened up before the game comes out, because I will be, sad to say, but I will be buying this game for my Xbox One. I'm really looking forward to it. A huge fan of Gears of War, really love it. Alright guys, so that's it for the video game show. Remember to click the like, share, subscribe buttons down below. Leave your comments, questions, suggestions in the comment section. Let's have a great conversation this week. We'll see you next time. Peace.